Hello and welcome. Within this video, I'll be interviewing one of the top distributors from America called Bob Gridelli. For me personally, this man's way in doing business is the way forward. Bob keeps it so simple, duplicatable, and most importantly fun. If needs be, please view this interview 2 or 3 times, as I personally view this at least once a week to refresh my mind at how simple this man keeps his business. To view Bob doing a demonstration, view www.kangendemo.com. Enjoy the interview and thank you very much for your time. Hi Bobby, just want to ask you a couple of questions please in regards to your business and how you're growing your Enagic Kangen water. Firstly, would you let everyone know who you are and what you are involved, why you're involved in Kangen and how you got involved in Kangen?
Sure. Hello, everybody in Ireland. My name is Bob Gridelli, and I've been involved in Enagic since April of '07, so about 4.5 years ago. I was introduced to this amazing technology that totally changed my life by changing my water. The slogan was true. Not only changed my life physically with better results, but also changed my life financially by promoting the business all at the same time.
And Bobby, with that being said, do you lead with the product and give out free water, and how do you do all that? How do you grow your business?
I actually always do both. I don't necessarily just give out water. I'm always talking to people about who do they know that wants better health, both physically and financially. So I'm always promoting the business and the product all at the same time, because you never know what's going to interest someone. If you're just talking about the water, this person may be interested in the money, and you're going to miss out on that person. If you're just talking about the money, then this person may be interested in health. So I always make sure that I talk to people about both aspects of the business at the same time, and that way I got 2 chances of getting them interested in one or the other, or both.
Would you look at it, Bobby, as when people are writing down their name lists, it's important that they write down if they're going to approach them about the business or approach them about the product? Would you find that that's vital?
To make a list for each?
Yes.
A list for the business? I don't make 2 separate lists. I make one list, and everyone on that list I'm going to at least expose to the business and the product, or I'm going to ask them who do they know that's interested in better health or better financial health, physical health and financial health. So it may not be them, but always throwing it out at them for both. So I just make one list, and I go down my list, I expose everybody.
You were speaking earlier, Bobby, about the way you give out the water and how you approached people and you go to their homes instead of them coming to you and you dropping off water. Could you explain how you do that, please?
Yeah, especially when I first started my business. Today I pretty much do the same thing. I actually started calling people on my list. I didn't ask them. I told them I had something they needed to see that was very important for their health, both physically and financially, and I was bringing it over to their house to show it to them. So I literally would bring my machine to their home and hook it up, and while I was hooking it up, I would actually have them watch a DVD that explained everything for them. Especially in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing, just like someone brand new starting out, but I had a tool that did the work for me, so it became, I wasn't the issue. So it was the message, not the messenger, that's the issue. So it doesn't matter if you're showing it using a tool or you're doing it live. Of course, I learned how to do it live after watching the DVD so many times, but I would just play the DVD, let people watch it so they understood about the power of the water, the power of the business, and then I got them on the water at their own house. Then I would bring my machine back about...
Bobby, you said you go back to the client after 3 days to fill them up and get them to bring more friends. Could you touch on that, please, for us?
Sure. Because I didn't want to be delivering a lot of water. Let's say I did a demonstration, brought my machine to their house on a Monday. I would go back and schedule, or at that point I'd schedule another presentation like about 3 days later. So I go back on Tuesday, Wednesday, say Thursday. So I go back on a Thursday, bring my machine back, and say, hey, listen, I want you to invite more people that you know, get them to come listen to the presentation, bring your containers back, and I'll do refills, and also we can expose some more of your friends and family all at the same time. So dual purpose, I would go there twice a week, which was staggered throughout the week, so I didn't have to deliver any water. They all came to me, and I got them bringing more people, and that way it would kind of grow from 5 people to 10 people. In one of the houses I was going to twice a week, it grew finally to so many people in the house, 50 people, that we had to take it out of the home. It got too crazy. But that's kind of what I do, so I don't have to, I get them to come to me rather than me having to go to them so often.
So to recap on that, you come to my home on a Monday night, and you'd go back again, say on the Thursday night, to refill again.
Exactly, and do another presentation.
Brilliant, and get
So
them to bring more
I do
people.
another presentation, tell them to invite a couple people they know, and we kind of grow the business that way.
So you're not actually driving all over the country delivering water?
No, I rarely ever do that. Once in a while, if I have to, but I rarely ever do that.
No, because it comes across in the training CDs that we're listening to, that you're going around all over the country just giving out water, giving out water, giving out water. Could you just touch on that, Bobby, please?
Sure. I mean, I don't want a water delivery service, right? I'm building a business, and not that I don't get people on the water, but I prefer to go to one place and make them all come to me, so it's more time efficient for me. And then that's why I schedule another appointment so they can come to me again and refill their containers. So rather than me going, let's say I got to drive and deliver to 10 different people, I can have them all come to one location, and I'd rather go to one place than have to go to 10. Plus I get to do a presentation again, and then I tell them to invite more people and I expose more people. So it's just a more time efficient way for me to build the business and expose people to the water and the business all at the same time.
And you're the sponsor of Daniel D. McCauley. You introduced Daniel, because we listen to a lot of Daniel D. McCauley stuff as well. The Leader's Edge, and there's other trainings. He talks a lot about giving out the water also. And I know Daniel has followed you and he looks up to you and what you do. Is this the same motive that Daniel uses as well?
Yeah, I think, I know Daniel does give out a lot of water, but he also talks about the business all at the same time. I don't, maybe it didn't come across that way in the CDs, but he definitely does both at the same time. He's talking product and business all at the same time. And I know he is delivering some water, but I know Daniel gets a lot of people to come to him also.
So he's doing more or less what you're saying you do there, so one home presentation and get a lot of people in.
Right, he does a lot of home presentations.
Great, that's brilliant. So would you touch a small bit on the business model, Bobby? Because I know you're extremely, that's what's the word, you're doing extremely well with the business model. Could you touch on that?
Business has been really good. The company slogan, change your water, change your life. You could not only change your physical health, change your financial health, change a lot of things in your life, which brings a lot of freedom, for me to travel and do the things I want to do. But because I kept my business simple and duplicatable, and people in the beginning saw I was using a DVD, that meant they could duplicate me easily. It wasn't about me, I wasn't the issue, it was the message, not the messenger. So that's why my business grew to 100 people in the first 90 days. So I hit 6A in 3 months and had earned 75, let me think, 35, 75. I earned about $80,000 in my first 3 months in the business. Was able to quit my job, went full speed ahead. I also did massive action. I was doing demonstrations every day. So I did like 40 demonstrations in 30 days. So that means I was doing sometimes twice a day. Also, just using the DVD, people started duplicating me. It grew to, from 100 people in 90 days. Now it's grown to over 25,000 people. And I have a business out of the 56 people that I personally enrolled in the business. 9 of them decided to take it serious like me, build a business. From those 9 people is what grew into 25,000 and growing by over 500 new sales every month. So turned into a multi-million-dollar business. Companies paid me over $2 million in the last 4.5 years. So you can change your water, change your life.
That's for sure, Bobby, and that's done it for you. And you just keep it so simple, Bobby, don't you?
Absolutely.
Just a DVD, and a bit of reading material, and you're always ammoed, as I heard you say. You've always have information.
Someone asked me what the secret is today. I said, keeping it simple, duplicatable, keeping it fun, and getting other people to see, hey, if that guy can do it, so can I.
And I heard you say once, actually, about you always have material with you in your car, or if you're walking around, or you always have a DVD or some reading material with you.
Oh, I always carry tools with me.
Tools, yes.
My DVDs, brochures. Pretty much I pick a few brochures that I like. I keep the sports brochure, the athlete's brochure, so it depends on the person I meet and where I'm meeting them. I might meet them training. I'm going to give them an athlete's brochure. Carry my DVDs with Pat Boone with me, and then I carry I like the Japanese brochure. What Japanese scientists have discovered the fountain of youth. I like that brochure, and there's a couple other brochures I like, but those are my main two brochures.
You match the brochure to the individual.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now, on a final note, Bobby, we're having a Change Your Water, Change Your Life weekend in April in Dublin, Ireland. Here's the question in front of everyone here in Ireland. Are you going to come over and visit us, Bobby?
I'll have to check the schedule and see if I can make it happen.
Brilliant. Bobby, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Brilliant.
You guys in Ireland, go make it happen.